Hello everyone, my name is Jordan, also known as TheFearRaiser, and welcome to Raiserverse! As you know, stories are a big part of my channel, and because there are so many great stories out there to tell, I figured why not bring them to you guys? All our stories come from our subreddit page, which is Raiserverse, or through our email. All of this will be in the description below, so if you want your story to get a chance to get animated, be sure to submit it, all in the description. I already said that, why did I say that? And if you want to keep up to date with the videos on this channel, be sure to hit subscribe and click the bell button to always be on top of the latest video. In today's animation, we'll be telling the top stories based on our most uncomfortable situations ever, featuring a few YouTubers and friends of mine. So without further ado, let's get right into it!
Okay, so this is one of my least favorite days I've ever had. When Jordan asked me to give him an awkward story, this was the one for him. So, it all started back in secondary school, which in America, I think that's like high school or something. I signed up for sports because all of my friends were doing it, and every other week we competed against other schools. One term it was football or soccer, one term it was rugby, and then the summer it was Olympics. I bailed on rugby because being the small guy I am, I didn't want to die at the age of 15. However, I agreed to the Olympics, and I was chosen to do long jump against the school the following week. On the bus to this school, I was nervous, and I was looking down playing on my iPad a lot, which caused me to feel nauseous. And then I threw up. Everywhere. All on myself. It was really bad. I cried. Everybody on the bus hated me because it stunk, and I threw up on my uniform, so I had to remove my gym uniform to do Olympics in and change back into my school uniform. And this was already humiliating, throwing up on the bus, but I also being the only one doing Olympics in my school uniform. On top of that, the bullies back in my school would come and encourage me. Basically, they would come and watch me lose so they could laugh about it and tell everyone that I lost. Basically not being encouraging at all. I don't know why I was chosen for a long jump, but I came dead last. It was the worst day of my life, and it was so humiliating. However, I look back at that day, and I remember every day how grateful I am that I gave up sports to play games. So, in a way, not bad.
Yeah, wow, that is an awkward story. Anyways, our next story comes from Kool-Aid Sushi. Take it away, man.
So, stalkers. We all have at least one of those in our lives, right? Well, at least some of us do. And in my case, I had a stalker that liked both me and my brother. And this happened recently, and let me tell you, it was a nightmare. Me and my brother dealing with this person. I don't want to even call her a friend anymore because we're not, but she literally gave us a really difficult time. So, you know, we all became close friends, but it was just really weird situation to where none of us were dating each other. Like, we weren't dating this girl, and she kept being overprotective as far as, like, who we can or can't talk to, including guys. She was crazy. She would get pissed off from the littlest things, like telling her we can't see her at a certain time. She'll just like flip out at us for no reason, even though we were busy, and we'll explain to her that we're busy. Also, keep in mind, yeah, she did like both of us, but we had no idea that she liked one or the other. Like, I didn't know that she liked my brother, and my brother didn't know that she liked me. She like sort of kept like a secret. And she kept individually hanging out with us, you know, going on little mini dates with us. And we didn't know that she liked us like that. And it got really crazy. It got to the point where she was actually stalking me and my brother. This one time, it really scared us. But I was at my brother's job, right? Keep in mind, she has no idea where my brother works. He's never told her where he works or what he does. But she had texted him one day telling him that, oh, hey, I'm at your job right now. And my brother texted her back. And he was like, oh, no, you're just playing around. You don't even know where I work at. And she texted him back and told him the exact location she was at, where his job happened to be. And it completely, like, freaked us out. Like, we were really terrified. We didn't know what to do at that time because she was just literally somewhere around his job just watching us. Keep in mind, she never showed up. She just told us she was there at that specific job where he actually works at, but she never showed up. You know, like, this girl, she was overall crazy and obsessed with us. And in the end, we had figured it out, and we both just stopped talking to her. And we've known this girl for 3 months. She was really, really ridiculous, dude. I don't think I could ever deal with something like that, like, ever again.
Wow, that is pretty uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. But guys, we have our final story coming from my actual roommate, Murph. So enjoy his uncomfortable story.
Hey guys, so here's my little tale of an awkward story. And this kind of involved, this was at my place of work. So this kind of happened around, it was around the holiday season, so you know everybody's kind of crazy about getting their last minute items, getting everything they want on the child's list and all that stuff. So anyways, there was a mother and her child came up to the counter and they wanted to buy something that they thought they seen on sale. And, like, the little girl was, like, exaggeratingly happy, being like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever, oh, I'm so happy. And I went to ring them in, and lo and behold, the price that they rang in for the items was a lot more expensive than they seen. It was, like, the common mix of being like, oh, but I saw this for this price, but it wasn't the case. And so the mother looked at the child and was like, no, this is too expensive, I'm not buying this. And then something weird kind of happened. Like, the child kind of would do, like, you know how, like, children do, like, the fake crying, like, oh, but I really wanted this. She did that, and I was like, okay, cool, she's kind of fake crying, you know, she's, you know, just doing what kids do. And then she kind of left the section I was working in, and then her mom was just saying, like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, okay, it's fine, it's understandable, I mean, just a child thing. But then all I heard was an abrupt screaming, and she bursted right back into the section I was working in, literally jumping up and down, pulling her hair out, frantically clawing, and, like, no word of a lie, not, like, scratching, not grabbing, she was clawing everyone else's products, stuff on the shelf. And there was another section that we had a rack of Christmas DVDs just set up for display. She literally threw them everywhere and then proceeded to knock the whole case out. And now, meantime, there was customers looking in the lineup. I had a full lineup of people when this was happening. And literally, there was nothing I could do but just watch this chaos unfold. And then after it was all said and done, I just had to stop, take a breather, and then just reassure everybody that, like, you know, it's like a common thing, but literally I had to lie through my teeth. And, like, all that was left was a knocked over DVD rack, scratches in people's wrapping paper, and, like, just a bunch of turned heads and claw marks. It was absolutely insane.
Well, guys, there you have it. Those are some uncomfortable situations that my friends happen to be in. Wait, what's my most uncomfortable situation ever? Well, I mean, I tell you, but chances are I already told it in another animated story, so, I mean, you just go watch those stories. I mean, there's plenty of them on this channel. I'm just saying. Well, guys, I hope you did all enjoy this very first episode of Raiserverse that will be from now on featuring you guys and your stories. So be sure to submit your stories to our subreddit and or email, all in the description below, so that we can get the next episode started and feature some of your guys' stories. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel to stay on top of my content. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great day.